Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to be coming at you guys with a new mousepad review. It's going to be the Blaze mousepad from Addice. I just want to say real quickly thank you to Daniel from Addice for sending this mousepad out to me, and just Addice in general for sending this out to me. I really appreciate it. It's very nice of them to send it out to me, as well as the t-shirt that they got me. It was very nice. Before we do that, I just want to go ahead and say that them sending it out to me does not affect my review at all. I'm going to be completely honest with this review. Anything like that's never going to affect anything. Okay, so real quickly before we get into this is actually not a new pad from them, except it's just an updated pad. This pad previously had some issues, and I'm going to go ahead and, for the people who already know about the Blaze mousepad, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that the base is extremely improved. It's much better, and also it does lay flat because it is also shipped flat. So this is going to be a flat shipped mousepad from Addice, and it's going to lay perfectly flat. You're not going to have any issues with that, and the base is much better, so you won't have any issues with that. I will cover the base in more detail later on in the video, but I just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way for people who are going to be curious about that. Okay, also before we get into the review, I would like for you guys to go down below and use my link. If you do end up buying this mousepad, you can use my Addice affiliate link, and I will have that at the very top of the description for you guys to go do that if you want to support me. I would appreciate it very, very much, as well as my solo 2's down there. So if you want to check out my socials, you can go there. Okay, so this is going to be a cordura mousepad. It is a nylon material that makes for like a really cool surface for you to play on, and it's kind of like a parachute, like athletic material is the best way I would like describe it. It's going to be like a very silky, if you've ever had a shirt made out of nylon, that's the best thing I can kind of compare it to, or anything like that. Just kind of like a sports t-shirt. And one thing that they actually told me, like through discussion with Daniel and stuff, is that printing onto nylon, like getting this design onto nylon, which by the way, I love this design. This is by far my favorite design that I've seen on any Addice's like mouse pads. But he told me that it's very hard to get print onto the mouse pad, that it's a very difficult process, and like once I figured it out, you know, it came out beautifully. It's very saturated, but he told me that it was very hard to do. And I'm actually gonna play a clip real quick of me rubbing my hand on it to where you can hear like this sound that the nylon makes. Okay, so going straight into what you guys care about, the glide. The glide is going to be a very fast glide, and because of the base being so hard, it's almost like a hard pad. You could almost kind of compare it to that, but the best part about it is it's not a hard pad. So there's two things that are going to be beneficial to this over most hard pads. One is you're not going to be feeling debris on it. So like if you even get a hair on a sky pad, you are going to feel that hair on the sky pad when you go over it. Not only that, but you're also not gonna have to deal with the process of your mouse feet being destroyed by a hard pad, which I know some have that issue, like the Skypad 2.0, and you're not gonna have that with this mouse pad. To preface the video and let you guys know some of the pads that I've used in the past and that I own and have tried out, I have a Heian, a Zero, a Skypad. I even have a Serapad. I've tried lots of different pads. So coming into this pad, I've had a lot of different experiences, but this is truly a unique mouse pad, and it's a unique surface and a beautiful look, by the way. Also, I really love what Addice is doing, creating these performance mouse pads that have these beautiful designs on them, these beautiful looks, and just adding an aesthetic to your setup is just awesome. I want to see more companies doing this. Honestly, I'm tired of having black squares, man. So I just really want to see people coming out with stuff like this. Okay, so if I had to compare this mouse pad to like a mouse pad that I already own, okay, so I would almost say it's like a Heian, and not exactly a Heian clone, but when it comes to the speed and like the stopping power and the control that you're going to get from this mouse pad, it is going to be similar to a Heian. This is a very fast pad. One difference is that it is much smoother than a Heian. The Heian is much more abrasive when you play on it, but this does have one thing in common, which is the weave. Man, the weave is going to be extremely tight. The Heian's weave is very tight if you guys own one of those, and that's just one thing I could tell you about this pad. But like the Heian, it does have pretty good stopping power. I'm not going to say it's insane. This is not going to be something you're going to want to use if you need a lot of help from your mouse pad to control your mouse, because this is not going to stop on a dime for you if you're not actually going to have that type of mouse control. But if you are playing tracking heavy games, then this is going to be awesome. For me, I play Apex. It is so fun to play Apex on this mouse pad, strictly because of how fast and low dynamic friction, low initial friction this pad is. Okay, another thing I would like to tell you guys about the glide of this pad is I'm just going to kind of go over like the main things you're going to want to know. So the initial friction is going to be very low. It's easy to get your mouse from a standstill, and and get it moving. It's going to be very easy to do that. So that part, it's going to be low friction, as well as the dynamic friction, just moving your mouse around. It's going to be this very fast, like almost like gliding on ice, just like a very speedy, kind of like low effort glide whenever you're already moving your mouse. And the stopping power is going to be kind of in the middle between like a hard pad and a Hien. It's gonna be somewhere around there. This is a very quick pad. You guys will see from some of the videos I've taken of it. Dude, your mouse just slides right across it. It's very fun to use, I'm not going to lie. All right, so let's go over everything else. So this is a very premium feeling pad. This is one thing that I was concerned about going into a review on an Addice mouse pad, because I have not used one of their pads in a very long time. One thing I did want to see improve is just kind of like the quality overall, and it is improve the shipping. You're getting a flat shipped mouse pad, which is something that not a lot of companies have done in the past. Some more companies are starting to do that, which is awesome to see, but it is very, very premium feeling. The base is going to be premium. Speaking of the base, let's go over that real quickly. This thing isn't going to move on your desk, man. You have to use a lot of force, and this is actually their Peru Plus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's what it's called. And it's got this like little grid design on the bottom. And so they have done other mouse pads with this Peru Plus, the type of base that they have created. But the thing is that's different with this one is the finish on it. The finish on it is going to be better than their other ones, because I've seen reviews of the Woogie 2 and it does not stay on your desk that well. But I think they have they like this finish, but they said they are going to try and push and make it even better, which is really cool to see Daniel tell me. But I'm very satisfied. If they kept the base like this, I wouldn't complain. It's like right there with Artisan, man. The base will move if you like force it to, but you will never ever move it when you're playing. I promise you. It's very impressive, because my old Addice pad was nowhere even comparable to this. So it is awesome to see them making improvements, as well as with the stitching. So let's go over that real quickly. The stitching is going to be pretty damn good. It is a bit raised, but you're not going to notice it. It's very nice, like a tight weave. You're not going to have any fraying or anything. At least I haven't so far, and I've had this for a couple months now, and there's no fraying on it, so that's very nice to see. So the stitching has been improved. Really happy for them to do that, because I know they had some issues in the past. Okay, and then one last thing that's kind of random, but dude, this design is sick. It's very saturated. I know I already kind of talked about this earlier, but I just really want you guys to like take that into consideration. Like, if you are someone who wants a well-performing speed pad that is going to look beautiful on your desk, and if you have a hand cam, dude, this pad is it. Because every time I am streaming with this pad, or I show somebody a clip with this pad, they always go, dude, what pad is that? Because it is a very unique looking pad, and it is beautiful, dude. It is so sick. I would love to see some people get like a custom mouse or something that would like match this. That would be so sick. And if you guys do have this mouse pad, send me a picture and show me on Twitter at itsmanus on Twitter. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so overall, this thing is knocking it out of the ballpark. It's very sick, but there's one complaint that I do have, and one thing that I wish would be a little bit different. I have talked to Daniel about this, and that's the dimensions. I wish it was a bit larger, like the surface area, like just overall the size. I wish it was taller, man. I wish it was taller. I wouldn't complain if it got wider too. I love bigger square pads, but I do wish it was taller. It's kind of lacking in that dimension, so that would have to be my one request. Overall, I'm just very impressed with the improvements that Esports Tiger has made with all of their like different aspects and areas of this mouse pad, and I'm very excited to review more of their pads in the future. Overall, I'm just very impressed with the improvements that Esports Tiger has made, and excited to just keep reviewing their pads and seeing them improve as a performance pad as well as an aesthetically pleasing pad. And I'm just really excited to see them pave a path for beautiful pads that are going to be able to be on everyone's desk and perform very well. I'm very happy to see that their performance has definitely increased, and just overall the quality in general. Yet again, if you guys do plan on getting this pad, let me know and use my affiliate link and add me on Twitter, man. I would love to see how many of you guys think this is the pad for you, because I've been wanting some more people to try this, because I know a lot of my friends would love this pad. I really want to see some people rocking this beautiful pad on their desk. Anyways, later guys, peace. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to check out my solo down in the description. Get in all my socials and show some love there, and I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.